Well, it's January 15th. We have about 5 days left until Inauguration Day. I'm actually looking at the Capitol right now. It looks beautiful. I'm not really used to seeing that every time you take a turn in these streets in DC. But I know I sound a little rough. It's just early morning. What's going on, Fabian? Where are we heading to?
We're headed to
the circus. Headed to Banana Republic.
We are in the Senate Hart building here, beautiful building, and we're going to see the confirmation of Pam Bondi for Secretary of State. So we are now walking into the actual Senate chambers. First, you're led down this very long hallway right here, which actually you don't expect when you walk in because it's probably 50 feet. Then you get to this antechamber where you have a lot of space. Then you have another entrance. Then you have another entrance. And then you're finally in the main Senate chambers there. Now, the senators are at the very end, clearly by that big marble wall. We fortunately were one of the first people in, so as you can see, we got the first row for the public. The rest of the rows are for family members.
And now we're actually sitting down and waiting for the confirmation hearing to start. They'll start with the senators filling in the seats and then eventually Pam Bondi, the nominee, coming in. As you can see, the media is here. And this is the Honorable Rick Scott. And at first we weren't really sure why he was there, but then we started to put two and two together that he's probably going to be presenting Pam Bondi because he was the governor of Florida while she was the state attorney general during his tenure. And the media is just everywhere.
And now we have Pam Bondi come out and start walking to her seat right in the middle of the Senate chamber. She came out from not the angle I thought she'd come out. She actually came out from the back, walked up, and then went around.
Although he and I have differences of policies, I think the public could say we worked well together on many issues over the years.
And that was Pam Bondi's confirmation hearing for Attorney General. It was really interesting. They had one Republican ask questions and then one Democrat ask questions. Some of the things that they talked about were what, David?
Well, the Democrats sounded like pure hypocrites because they keep asking, are they going to politicize or weaponize this institution, meaning the DOJ? But the reason I say it's hypocritical is because everything that they were asking, they've done the last 4 years.
Yeah.
They've used the DOJ to pursue their political agenda, and now they're asking Pam Bondi, will she refuse Trump? It's like political agenda. So a bunch of hypocrisy. Republicans are just like, this is the most qualified candidate, blah, blah, blah. It's actually a pretty good time.
Yeah, and you're right about the hypocrisy. A lot of the questions were, will you go after your political opponents? Will you abide by the law? Will you do all these things that hasn't been done in 4 years? And I like that she actually brought up the fact that, well, Trump was one of those people that was unjustly gone after by the DOJ. So I like how she kept kind of bringing that back into just to really prove that point that, like, yeah, I worked for a guy that was unjustly gone after by the DOJ. And she said that if there are bad investigators, bad prosecutors, that they will go after them because no one is above the law. And I like that she said that.
I loved it. She said it perfectly. It shouldn't be a two-tier system. It shouldn't be Republicans or an administration, so now we go after Democrats. The way you end this is by ensuring that there's one tier Justice Department. Everybody's under the same law. If you violate the law, you'll be processed. All right, we're at State Union, actually, guys.
Yeah, it's really cold right now.
Where are we going now?
Guys, as my hair starts looking like Kenny G, the saxophone player, we are going to go pick up our tickets to the inauguration and to all the events. So we are going to pick them up right now. So I did want to show you what is inside the inauguration package. You can see it says 60th inaugural ceremonies, United States Capitol, January 20th, 2025. We didn't film a lot of footage getting the tickets because we were tired and forgot to be honest. But let me go ahead and show you this cool stuff that they brought. So here it says, the honor of your presence is requested at the ceremonies attending the inauguration of the President and Vice President of the United States, January 20th, 2025, Capitol of the USA, Washington, by the Joint Congressional Committees and Inaugural Committees, which Amy Klobuchar is the chairwoman, who we just saw today inside the Judiciary Committee, Chuck Schumer, Mike Johnson, and Hakeem Jeffries. And when you open up the first page, you have this protective sheet, and there is a picture of Uncle Donnie. And when you remove that one, you have the same thing of J.D. Vance. So this is a really nice commemorative invitation that you're sent. And then you also have the actual ceremonies program with this nice golden rope here. And inside it tells you exactly what the program will be, if I can get this. So it tells you all about the Congressional Committee. It gives you the program. So first we're going to have the University of Nebraska, choir, then a prelude, call to order, invocation, musical selection, Christopher Machio. Then the Vice President first takes his oath to office, obviously J.D. Vance, by Associate Justice Brett Kavanaugh. And then Carrie Underwood is going to sing America the Beautiful with the Armed Forces Chorus and the United States Naval Academy Glee Club. Then once you do that, you have the presidential oath of office. Now this is administered by the Chief Justice of the United States, which is John Roberts. And then we're going to have some music, a benediction, and then a national anthem at the very end. And when you turn the page, you have some writings on America, the Constitution, the founding of the country, which is really cool to have in one of these packets. And it continues to talk about the White House and the halls of Congress, how they were formed and built. So this is a really neat package that you're given in the program. And then of course you have the ticket. So these are the tickets here. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. It tells, you have the ticket number. Obviously there's Amy Klobuchar's name. And then you have a map of the entire place, which is pretty cool. And it tells you exactly where you're going to be. So that is that.